I am Beatrice and I'm 25 years old. So I was born with it. Around the age of 2, that's where my parents kind of started really noticing it. I have a twin brother, so like when I was learning how to walk, he was fine because he doesn't have sickle cell. But when I was learning how to walk, my parents kind of noticed that I was like getting sick back and forth. So then after that, like they found out that I had it. And so my parents are from Ghana and they both have the trait. But in Ghana, they don't really talk about it that much. So it was kind of like taboo. So when they came here and had me and my brother learning about this disease that they don't really get tested for it back there in Ghana, it was kind of a big shock for them, and they had to kind of adjust and learn how to take care of me at that young age. I mean, for me, it was kind of something that I was kind of ashamed of when I was younger because I always wanted to be normal, just because my brother and my sister don't have any like symptoms or anything like that. But me being like the only sick kid in the family, it was weird. So like my parents kind of watched over me more and made me like drink a lot of water. If I go to school, I have to have certain accommodations. So like getting older now, I've kind of learned my body and I know what's good for me and what's not. And so growing up with it, it was tough, but as you get older, I feel like you learn and you're like, I can't change this, but it's something that I have to live with, but it doesn't make me. So I mean, ever since I was little, I've always wanted to be a nurse, just because coming here, I've always had nurses around me my whole life. So I just wanted to be like them when I grow up, just because they're the ones that interacted with me directly and everything. So when I decided to go into college, I kind of decided that I wanted to do pediatric hematology oncology just because of me having sickle cell. But then I kind of wanted to more specialize in sickle cell just because a lot of people don't really know sickle cell, and the population it affects most of the time are my skin tone. So a lot of people don't really know it, or they don't understand that that pain that we deal with is something that's every day. So me going into nursing, I wanted to be that little example to kids like me with my disease and be like, it's okay, like I understand what you're going through and that you can be anything you want to be. It doesn't matter how long it takes, just take your time and you can get to wherever you want to be. So that's why I went into nursing. As you get older, you kind of learn how to advocate for yourself and know what's going on with you. So I've actually really just kind of learned, and I feel like also nursing school kind of gave me that power too, just to really learn and understand how to stand up for myself, because there's times where I go to the ER and doctors aren't really listening to me and I'm telling them what's going on, but just because I'm on my phone or something distracting myself, they're assuming that I'm not in pain. But I've learned, like lived with this my whole life, so I kind of know how to deal with the pain versus someone else who might have broken a foot or something and they're actively crying. But it's kind of just learning how to speak up for yourself and what steps you need to take in order to make sure you're getting that care you need. And I've always kind of learned how to push myself and ask for what I need and not be shy or afraid of it. I think just kind of take it day by day, and just there's not a rush to anything. There's no time limit. I used to kind of beat myself up just because there were times where I had to take a semester off, just feeling like, just being so sick at times and feeling like, oh my gosh, when am I gonna finish school? But it's not a race. Everyone has their own time and everything happens for a reason. So I say, just pace yourself. It's not a race. You'll get to the finish line one day at a time. Is just how you gotta take it.